What's going on, everybody? It is Jobbers and Goons. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do so. And while you're at it, make sure to check out my homie's channel, Chuck, who is here with me today, if you want to say what's up.
Hey, what is going on, fellas? Pretty excited to bring you guys a pretty spicy topic today.
Yeah, this is a part of my Heaven or Hell series. This will be the second character we've judged. The first video I ended up judging Sasuke Uchiha, in which I sent him to hell, unfortunately for Sasuke fans. However, I did say he could possibly be heaven tier. But today, completely different character. I will briefly explain how we go about this. We're going to explain the character. Me and Chuck will go over the good and bad of what they've done, like the merits to their name, and then we'll review that, their narrative, their intentions, and kind of determine and discuss would they go to heaven or hell if we owned our own little pocket universe and were our own judges. Where would they go? So you guys can also do the same and comment down below where you would send today's character, which is Goku from arguably the most famous manga ever, Dragon Ball. So with that in mind, we're going to kind of start off with some of the good things he's done and some of his redeeming factors. And for that, I'm going to let Chuck take the wheel.
Yeah, so one of the things about Goku is that, like, although he does fight to save his friends and family, to be honest, like, a really huge part of his motivation is to get stronger and fight strong people, right? To better himself as a person through martial arts. And although, yeah, he might be seen as a hero, I think there's a couple of moments where he dropped the ball and he in pursuit of trying to better himself, he jeopardized other people's lives. So, for example, with Frieza, he did want to talk no jutsu him, to try to show him that, even as bad as he was, that Goku would still spare him so that he would, try to realize the error of his ways. Obviously, Frieza was not about that. And because of that, Frieza could have come down to Earth and killed everyone if Goku didn't get there in time. With Cell, he gave him a senzu bean so he could fight Gohan at full power, and I can kind of see why Goku would do that, because he didn't it's like something that he brings up in the Buu saga later on, but he didn't want the heroes to rely on him all the time. He wanted Gohan and the others to kind of take the mantle, right? That was his intention in the Buu saga, which is one reason why he held back against Buu, which was not really the play, because of all the people that died in the Buu saga. But, he had some good intentions in a way, right? And I can kind of agree with him in a way, right? You can't expect Goku to be there all the time, and we saw this in the Dragon Ball Super movie, the most recent one, right? Where Gohan and Piccolo had to, clutch up, right? So Goku does have a point, but at the same time, he's jeopardized a lot of people. I will say, though, he did defeat the Red Ribbon Army, who were super fascist, super imperialist, and I don't really fuck with imperialist fascist regimes, but Goku crippled them pretty good, so that was pretty good. I mean, obviously until they came back again, but I think he did pretty good there.
Hey, if you're a fascist and you're subscribed to my channel, I don't. Hey, you're still good with me. Still say subscribe. Oh no! But anyways, keep going.
Yeah, and then with the Tournament of Power, I'm kind of going back and forth here a lot, but I'm not really going in chronological order. I'm just going off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's what I do for the bad side, so it's all good.
Yeah, in the Tournament of Power, Goku didn't think that Zeno was gonna erase everyone. He just wanted to have a good fight with everyone on the multiverse, right? And a lot of people kind of criticize him for that. They're like, oh, it's because of Goku's fault, all these people were gonna die. But the thing is, Zeno had planned to wipe out all these low level mortal universes anyways. So if anything, Goku gave him a chance to try to survive, right? But at the same time, he kind of pushed the topic so that Zeno would be like, "Oh yeah, let's just have everyone fight, and then if you lose, you die, right?" So I think that Goku has majority done good things, but his selfishness and his goal to become better as a martial artist has impeded like world peace in a way, right?
Yeah, I could agree with that, and I guess I can kind of get over to some of the bad things. Goku, straight up, like, we gotta be honest, he's aided and embedded a former genociding terrorist. Literally, Vegeta and the homies used to ride around and blow shit up on a planetary scale. And regardless of if they worked for Frieza or not, they're still doing that shit. They're still fucking bullies. They show up to Earth and are like mad racist against people not their race. And he's so, well, actually, Vegeta still is fucking right. First of all, Vegeta's case is going to be crazy. If we smash the like button if y'all want to see us judge Vegeta, because his case is a lot more different than Goku's. But Goku straight up hangs out with him, like, never really, to my knowledge, pushed for any serious backlash against someone like Vegeta. Like, Vegeta is someone that should have had it to atone to some degree for what he did. He did a lot of horrible shit, and Goku let him go at one point to go get stronger, fully knowing Vegeta's gone on kill sprees, like kill streaks for fun, like, and he's like, oh no, I want to fight him when we're both like stronger. Like, what if he gets stronger by blowing up 20 more planets? How about that? Like, it's pretty sketch. So he has things of that nature, and that kind of does stem over to, I mean, I don't want to misrepresent what happened, but doesn't he, like, at one point, like, dap up Hit?
What do you mean?
Like, aren't they cool after their initial beef?
Yeah. They never had any beef. Goku just wanted to fight him without any like holding back. He wanted to fight him like when he was like an assassin. So, I mean, he's an assassin for hire, but I guess Goku doesn't really care. What.
Yeah, he probably should. Yeah. It's kind of fucked up that he's like hanging out and boxing with like serial killers. Like,
yeah, I guess. The thing with Vegeta is that like, I wouldn't say that Goku really let him go, because, like...
No, he 100%... Whoa! I gotta check you, because, as the fans know, I've read Dragon Ball at least 27 times.
Nah, you hate Dragon Ball.
Well, I read it for 27 minutes, something like that. But regardless... Rip Kiwi, bro. Best character in Dragon Ball.
Rest in peace to homie.
Yeah, rest in peace. If y'all want a tragedy of Kiwi or Kui... what is it, Kui? Kui?
Yes, Kui, yeah.
Yeah, Kui, yeah. If y'all want that video,
or Kiwi,
let me know. I'll tell the tragedy. But anyways, he literally saw Krillin going to put down this genociding maniac. Hashtag Krillin was right, and Goku stopped him, literally stopped him. So, and told him let him go, like let him go away. So, it's bad.
I'll like add on to the reason why he let him go, but I don't think that was
go ahead. You can go ahead.
After he killed all his homies and they couldn't be brought back.
Yeah, we'll examine that after I finish the bad points. We'll go back and forth on this.
Yeah, for sure.
So this like final big one, because the points I just brought up kind of can be compounded to a lot of different moments in Goku's life. It's just like general approaches he takes, with some specific instances I'm providing. This one is super controversial. I've used it a lot of times to say Goku's a shitty father. He saw Cell at less than great power. He saw his little son there about to scrap with a planetary destroying maniac, evolved beyond anything they've been fighting, and he throws a fucking sensu bean to Cell and is like, yo, heal up. I want to see my son get stronger. Son proceeds to get beat the fuck up. Bro, why are you powering up this monster? Aiding and that's like a cop or SWAT. Let's say SWAT takes down a serial killer in a house, right? And they bring him out and they have his gun, and then they take the gun, and one of the cops is like, yo, your son Carlos lives over there, right? And it's one of the cops' kids, and he calls him over, and he's like, Carlos, come here. You need to be like SWAT. And he throws the gun back to the criminal and hands the kid the gun and is like, go.
Pretty much.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So he has a lot of moments like these. That would probably be the most extreme. And I would say overall that's probably his pursuit of personal power is very greedy in nature. You could definitely argue that. So it's an interesting case for the dark side of Goku, the controversial side Hollywood doesn't want to talk about. But getting that out the way, me and Chuck are going to go ahead and kind of go back and forth on the case of Goku. But before we do that, I will kind of briefly give my criteria for how I'm judging, and then Chuck will. So I personally, we're going to look at the points we just discussed. I'm also going to look at the intentions behind Goku and kind of his narrative, what drives him and all that, and then I will use that to determine heaven or hell. Now, Chuck, what's your criteria?
Yeah, so I was actually thinking about this one while you were talking about the this point with Cell, and I think Goku and Vegeta, like both of them, like were like I think Bulma or Trunks brought up to them that like they could try to discover the location of Dr. Gero's lab so they could wipe out the androids before they even came to fruition. But Goku was like, nah, I think we should just fight them, right? Even though Trunks was like, bro, like they killed everyone. And everybody's like, hey, let's just fight them,
that's
bro.
ridiculous. Yeah.
So,
So as criteria for like how you would judge a character to go to either heaven or hell, what would you say you mainly look at?
Yeah, so I think for a character to go to hell, they have to like not only be like necessarily evil, but they have to like get off of it, right? Like get off on it. Like they live for it. They love watching people suffer. They know they're doing the wrong thing, and they're okay with it, right? So Frieza, for example, he would be like right at home with that shit,
big
right?
Frieza catching strays for no reason. Yeah. If y'all think of Frieza's innocent, comment down below.
But with Goku, I don't think that he was doing the things like that we mentioned earlier because he wanted people to suffer. Like it was really selfish of him, right? But I don't think he was trying to do it for the wrong reasons, right? He was trying to do it so that one, he could prove to himself that he could take care of these threats. With Vegeta, like he wanted to let him go because he wanted to rematch him and beat him by himself because, he was pretty much demoralized because he was like, damn, even after all the training I did, like I still needed the help of my friends to, beat this threat. So it was kind of like his pride, right, getting in the way of the better good. But I don't think Goku was doing it because he wanted people to die or to get in the crossfire, right? Even though they would get caught in the crossfire, I think he was more so doing it to better himself, right, as a martial artist. And generally, he's fought for the good side, right? Like he's defeated all these villains and like these galactic threats and shit like that. With Goku Black, he was gonna genocide all the mortals, and although Goku did just want to fight him straight up, right? Another part of him wanted to get revenge for Goku Black killing his family, right? And Vegeta as well wanted to get revenge. But then when it comes to the tournament of power, as we mentioned, like, yeah, it was really not the play for him to bring it up to Zeno, but he basically gave those universes a chance, right? And and like I don't remember exactly if he was the one who like insinuated to 17 to bring all the universes back, but I think Goku might have had that goal in mind as well to bring everyone back. But I would say that generally Goku would definitely get into heaven, but it wouldn't be like he wouldn't be the most righteous person to get into heaven. Let's just say that. But I think that he's pretty innocent and he's pretty like simplistic in terms of like and like when it comes to fighting, like he's like, oh, I just want to fight strong guys, right? He doesn't think too much about the consequences. But he's confident enough that he can take care of it if it gets too bad, right? So I think that because ultimately he wants to defeat the evil, to try to stop them from doing anything bad, then I think that's probably what would give him the heaven pass, in my opinion.
Didn't he give a big ass speech where he's like, "I'm the defender of good, all the innocent"?
That was the English dub. He does not say that in the manga at all.
What's he say in the manga? Is he like, "Yo, you're a bitch"? Like, what's he say?
I think in the manga he just says like I'm the legendary Super Saiyan, like I'm the one you feared or something like that. But yeah, in the English dub they're like, oh yeah, he's the ally to good or something. But no, he never said
English
that.
Goku for sure goes to heaven. But I think we look at so you're more leaning heaven at this point.
Yeah.
All right, I think for me, looking at Goku, first his like intentions. Yes, he's incredibly selfish with his own personal pursuit of power and growth, but then again, we're supposed to like he's trying to maximize his potential as something.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in a lot of ways, he's not trying to hurt or harm others. He's just trying to personally get better. A lot of the dumb shit he did, for example, letting Vegeta go, stuff like that, giving Cell Senzu Bean, I don't think he had horrible intentions behind them. It was more so stuff done out of stupidity and presumed tactic. Like, he did think Gohan would surpass Cell in that moment. So, some things he legit thought was strategy to help win. So, considering all of that, yes, he definitely does hang out with a former genociding, planetary destroying, like, Menace and Vegeta.
Yeah,
like, that's bad.
And, hold up. I like to add something else as well. Like when he fought against Moro, like he had every reason to kill him. Moro was basically as bad as Boo, if not worse, right? He had like killed a lot of people, and he basically he nearly killed like his homies too. But even after all that, Goku was like, "Hey, like I'll let you go. Like you should train more on your power, right? Like I'd like to fight you again someday, right?" Or with Kid Buu, right? Like, yeah, Buu was like a genocidal maniac, right? But Goku still tries to see the good in people, right? Even if they're like the absolute worst, And so
makes him very endearing to people like Zeno and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I actually think Goku has a really good case for heaven. I think I talked to Chuck prior to recording that I kind of look at the spectrum for me as like definitely burning in hell, comfortably burning in hell, your fringe hell, then fringe heaven, comfortably in heaven, and then like for sure going to heaven, base saint like godly, like great case. I think
comfortably.
I think he falls between high-end fringe heaven all the way through comfortably. Like, anywhere through there, I'd probably agree with. I don't feel comfortable saying he's fringe hell at all. I don't think that really fits him. For those that think I hate Goku, guess what? I just sent him to heaven, so fuck off. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This was definitely a fun random collab we did to add to the new series. Like I said, if y'all want to see Vegeta get judged, definitely let us know in the comment section and run the likes up. Before we go, Chuck, anything you want to
add? No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think Goku's like generally a chaotic good person, right? So
you did say that.
So I think that that should give him the pass. But I can see some arguments for him like teetering close to hell, right? If you look at like just all of the collateral damage that he could have avoided if he would have just been like, no, I should probably just beat this guy before he gets too strong, or I should, take care of this before he becomes too much to handle, right? But he's like, no, I mean, I want to get better. But if you look at it from another angle, if he wouldn't have dealt with those threats, right, earlier,
Mm-hmm.
Then he wouldn't have grown, right? He wouldn't have grown in power to face even bigger threats, right? So, so technically, right? If he lets Vegeta go, he lets Frieza go. Like, yeah, a lot of people die because of that. But then if Frieza wasn't around, then they would have lost the tournament, right? And billions would have died, right? If Vegeta wasn't there, like, all of them would have died in the Namek Saga, right? Like, most likely. So I don't know. I guess it depends on how you view it. Of like, like you let some bad guys go, but you kind of redeem yourself by saving even more lives than you would have lost. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this was a well done judgment by the two gods of our verses. Yeah, if y'all definitely get in the comment section. Let us know your criteria and let us know how you personally judged Goku and who we should judge next. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boys, the coffee shop members, Jobbers and Goons, and Chuck. Make sure to check out my second channel, Coffee Shop Comics, and check out Chuck's channel. And we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah, peace out.